Hey guys, DMS3TV here. Today I have with me the Sound Intone CX-5. Now, to many of you, these may have been irrelevant, but I saw on Unbox Therapy that they say these $20 Amazon headphones are better than like the mainstream, the Beats by Dr. Dre, things like that. Of course, I don't think those are very hard to beat, but for $20, I think that would be relatively impressive for a pair of headphones. So, let's unbox these, and I'm also going to do a review in this video also. So, let's get right into it. Right off the top, we're greeted with the headphones with a little plastic covering. So if I can just get this out. Alright, not the most intense packaging ever. I'll pull these out. And is there anything else under here? What do you know, there is. Looks like we have a second cable, so the cable is in fact detachable, and I'm guessing something for the warranty. We'll get this stuff out of the way for now and just check out the build. Actually, the build feels relatively impressive. Definitely fake leather on top, but reasonably sturdy, a little bit bendy, nothing crazy. Metal on the sides. These pieces right here are metal. This is metal, this is metal. They fold, they click. Looks like the cable runs through the headband over the top. The pads are a little bit stiff, and they're on ear, which is a downside, and the cable is detachable off one end with a 3.5mm connector. You can check that out. Let's zoom in just a little bit right there. There we go. So the pads themselves, I can see that as already being a main comfort issue because, I mean, these are not very substantial. They're not hard, but look how thin they are. That's a little bit weak. Overall, build feels pretty decent, and the cables, let's see, this one has a mic on it and a play pause button, so this would go to a phone. This one is just 3.5 to 3.5, so this is what you'd use with like an amp or something else like that, or a phone that's not compatible with this 4-pole 3.5 connector. Oh, and look at that right there. Made in China, which I would definitely expect for something of this price. So I'm going to move my camera over and I will talk about the sound, and we'll get that out of the way. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, here we are again. I have not heard these just yet. I have just plugged them up to the Dynalo, and we're about to check them out. People ask me all the time, DMS, are you ever going to do a video where you actually dry your hair? No, I'm not going to. I'm sorry. So, let's check it out. Right off the bat, comfort sucks. And there's no highs. I don't know if you can hear this. Literally no highs at all. Let's try a different genre. So, if these are better than modern beats, then modern beats are a lot worse than I remember. Because these, it's like they just go up to 3K, and then there's just nothing after that. Like, it's that bad. I mean, like, there's like, not even, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's no highs. There's no highs, there's no high mids. There's really shouty, uncomfortable, lower vocal range, kind of. And nothing above that. This is headache-inducing, and I don't know why in the world someone would ever think that these are better than Bose or Beats, as much as I hate to say that. Bose or Beats I don't like at all, but they're definitely better than this. Everything in the Bose Soundtrue series was better than this. Build is great. I'm sure that if you could find a way to swap pads on these, let me see. Yeah, if I hold them out like this, off my head, I actually get some trouble. But just, I guess it's the way these pads are set up. I get nothing when they're actually on my ears. So if you could find a way to put pads on these, because these are on ear, so maybe with a pad ring adapter and some larger pads, they might work out. In fact, you know what, why don't we try that? Let's see. Let's see what it takes to make these sound good without making them cost as much as something else. Where's my scissors? All right, so here's what I was able to scavenge up. HM5 velour pads and the box that these came in. Let's see what I can make out of that. Okay, I've cut out pad adapters, and now I'm going to use hot glue to stick them onto these crappy headphones. So, see, another thing you kind of got to ask yourself is this really worth the effort that you're having to put into it? I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. The stock pads kind of suck, so, I mean, maybe it is just the pads. I feel like it's more than that. I feel like it's the driver, the dampening, like a lot of other crap that has to do with it. But I feel like either way, I had to find out if it was true or not, and if it wasn't true, I don't really like misconceptions like that floating around. There's one side done. Oh, nice and classy. I also opened up some holes right here in the dampening that was covering it. I've been messing around with some headphone stuff on the side, kind of experimenting, and that seems to kind of open up a little more treble, so we'll see what we can do there. These really need treble. Like, they really need it. Let's get the other side done. Look at that. I'm even holding it. Ow. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. I'm even holding it up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Kind of. Well, okay, you probably can't see that well what I'm doing, but you get the general idea. I don't think you guys need a tutorial on how to hot glue cardboard onto a $20 pair of headphones. So, I have faith in you guys. All right. Two sides. Look at that right there. Let's put pads on. Actually, look at that. You can't even see the cardboard at all because the leather on the pads, or the fake leather, whatever this is, covers it up completely. Those actually look kind of cool. So, oh, which side was left and which side was right? I've messed up. Okay. Comfort is improved. Let's see if sound has. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. $20 headphones with $25 pads and some cardboard and hot glue. A few holes put in the paper that covers the front of the driver. And they are significantly better. They're not as good as like the Beats that I really don't like, but I would say that these are, with these modifications, maybe 20% worse than M40X. So, fun little experiment. Maybe if I did more to them, I could improve them, but you really don't want to invest too much time or effort into headphones this cheap. But I thought this would be something pretty interesting. I will leave links in the description to both these headphones and these pads. So I will be covering more budget stuff soon. Got the KSC-75s, and I think that's going to be my next review because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the eye signs I got in are defective. We'll find out soon enough and I'll let you guys know, but until next time, peace.